You don't need to go to Niagara Falls when you can eat some Brian balls.
What's going on, IndyCar Diecast collectors and NASCAR Diecast collectors out there? This is Richard Big Bry here, and yeah, welcome to the month of May, guys. So this is going to be a pretty different video for any guys out there, especially any of my long-time subscribers. You guys know what is my favorite month of for the racing season. It's the month of May, guys, because you guys know I'm not only a NASCAR fan, but a hardcore IndyCar fan as well, for obvious reasons. As you guys see behind me, this is going to be the start of my fourth time attending the Indy 500, so you guys know what that means. As much as I love doing, we're still going to be having a lot of NASCAR content throughout this month of May with, of course, you guys' favorite, the NASCAR Diecast News, and my NASCAR Authentics Diecast reviews, especially for Wave 3 and the rest of the cars from Wave 2 and maybe even Wave 88, guys. So still a lot of content for you guys here on this YouTube channel, but we're going to be kicking things up a notch, and we're going to be looking at some Hot Wheels diecast that I got today for you guys to kick off this start of the month of May. So happy May 1st. And this is going to be a not one but two diecast review, so I guess you can call this a dual diecast review on the Hot Wheels IndyCar and Porsche diecast that we got for the Gulf Racing series, or whatever this is called, the Legends of Speed. So you guys can tell I'm pretty much a rookie at reviewing Hot Wheels diecast, so don't expect any expert artistic reviews on this. This is just these are just some cars that I decided would be a good time to get, and plus these are pretty cool looking cars, guys, and I'm hoping I can encourage you guys to get these beautiful looking cars, as we're going to take a closer look at the Indy 500 Oval for the IndyCar series. And for any 24 Hours of Le Mans fans, you guys probably might know this, the Porsche 917 LH diecast. Really cool that these cars actually came out both at the same time for this year. So some pretty interesting releases that we got for Hot Wheels. And if you guys do like this Hot Wheels review, as I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the back, which is very different, but you can clearly see right here it is an officially licensed IndyCar product. So you can tell this is some legit business we got right here with Mattel and their Hot Wheels selection. So, you know, definitely something a little different than what I'm used to, but I'm really looking forward to review these cars for you guys, and we're gonna go ahead and take a closer look at this dual diecast review for the Gulf diecast. Alright, everybody, we got these diecasts out of the box, and man, this is gonna be a really interesting dual diecast review, and I hope you guys enjoy this. If you're not already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you guys stay up to date on any IndyCar diecast. But without further ado, let's go ahead and let's start off this dual diecast review. So of course, you guys know where I'm going to start with, the Indy 500 Oval diecast. So yeah, this is something that was quite a big surprise when we got this, both this car and the Porsche 917 LH diecast was also released. I believe in the same pack as well. So I believe when they shipped these out, I believe these cars came in at the same time, which probably makes sense why I'm doing a dual diecast review of this. But I'll show you guys a little 360 view of this car and give you guys a little background information about the history of this diecast, because this is not the first time we have seen this model in Hot Wheels. They started off with this model, I believe, back in oh, my history is getting rough right here. I believe they started this in 2012, and they had, I guess, what was called the Real Riders section. They had this exact same mold where it was all die-cast metal, and it's a 6-pack set that you guys probably seen before, guys. It's got like the blue background with the Indy cars on it. It has Izod IndyCar series. It was part of the Hot Wheels racing line that kind of really didn't do well. It was part of Wave 3, I believe, for that. If you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, look up David Land's review on that wave for the IndyCar diecast for Hot Wheels, because he's got more information as much as I do. I'm just going off by what I know. But yeah, that started off with the creation of that, and you know, that might be a hint of some diecasts I might be reviewing in the month of May once I acquire those diecasts. Those diecasts are pretty hard to find. So it came to those cars, which was I believe there was the number 4 National Guard, I believe it's also the 67 Sarah Fisher, the Dan Weldon 98. Let's see, Tony Kanine 82, and then there was a 37 Izod car as well. Yeah, and those cars were definitely very interesting. And then they went on to a black IndyCar with, this is the exact same mold that they use, guys, I'm talking about. A black IndyCar with flames, and then they went to a white IndyCar with flames. And I believe they also what's actually really interesting about these orange rims, guys, I believe these might be the same orange rims that they used on the next car I'm about to tell you guys on this history. They had a purple IndyCar of this model as well. I think it was like a metallic purple, I believe, with the orange line rims, and if that's the proper term. And also at the 100th running of the Indy 500, guys, they to come with the program, guys, which I do have, and I haven't right by me, but I'm too lazy to get it. It came with a Hot Wheels IndyCar diecast as well, which was an exclusive, and David Land has a review of that car as well if you guys want to check that out. I know I'm referencing David Land a lot, but man, he's such a great friend, and you know, he knows his IndyCar stuff as much as I do. So same with Robbie Noonan as well. Expect the three of us to review a lot of IndyCar stuff throughout this month of May. But yeah, guys, now back to the Golf diecast, and yeah, this is where we are today, guys, with the IndyCars, guys. So that's a little rough history lesson. Hope you guys enjoyed my little lecture on diecast. Yeah, guys, this Golf flipped, man. I have to admit, I'm really impressed with Hot Wheels. He did a really great job. For a fantasy car, this is probably my favorite, guys. I love this baby blue, or the sky blue that I've got going on. What is this, baby or sky? I don't know. I'm not an artist. I don't know my colors. But we got some dark blue as well going on, and this nice orange as well, which, you know, I mean, the orange and blue really do go well together, especially on this diecast. Well, that's probably, you know, the SU fan kind of kicking in me, because I live around SU. But yeah, guys, this is a really, really nice looking car. You see right there, there's even more orange right on the bottom, so really nice. And see, there's all the detail on the bottom. Well, not really details, just all the licensing rights for Hot Wheels and Mattel. And yeah, now it's time to show you guys the diecast comparison, because you guys know I like to do those a lot, and it is actually going to be on the another Hot Wheels car, guys. But if you notice, these cars look a lot more different. Now I wonder why. Well, you guys have to tune in on I'm going to be that guy now. I will be giving you guys more information, because I do want to make these videos under 10 minutes. But you can clearly see, I mean, we got rubber tires on the bottom of this diecast. I mean, these are basically, these were called the rear riders, guys. And you probably wonder why they dropped in quality. Well, let's say the rear riders weren't really a big success. Well, they kind of were, but, you know, it costs so much to license. And I guess that's what happened as far as I know. But, yeah, you can see right there, a lot of detail was lost. But one thing that I do like about the these IndyCar diecasts, that it's all one mold, because with the Real Riders cars, we had problems with the wings. As you see right there, it's like a separate piece, because this is held together by screws, and this is a separate piece, because you see right there, if I wiggle this, it does kind of wiggle. And yeah, that was kind of a big problem, because sometimes when they're coming out of the factory from Mattel, the wings would kind of be bent, and it would look really off. But I'll get into more information about that when I review some more Hot Wheels IndyCar diecast reviews, depending if you guys like this or not. But I'm still looking forward to this, guys. But hope you guys enjoyed that diecast comparison, as now we're going to get on to the second part of this video, which is going to be the Porsche 917 LH. Guys, welcome to part 2. It's pretty amazing you guys already made it into this second part. God bless your soul. Anyways, guys, back to this diecast. This is a, for any 24 Hours Le Mans fans, are pretty good to recognize this car right on the dot. Especially if they are a fan of the 1971 24 Hours Le Mans, because, believe it or not, this is actually a replica of that car, guys, which was driven by, oh, where's my sheets right here? We got Petro Rodriguez and Jackie Oliver, who drove this car. So, yeah. I don't really know who those guys are. Sorry if you guys are big fans of them or not, but I'm sure there were some really great endurance drivers back in the day for 1971 at the 24 Hours Le Mans, which is a very iconic race, which is ironically coming out in June. So kind of a perfect time to review an Indy 500 diecast and a 24 Hours Le Mans diecast. I mean, heck, at this rate, we're just going to need a Daytona 500 car. Well, we kind of already did, but yeah, look at me referencing NASCAR. You guys know me so well. Man, gotta love motorsports, don't we? But back to this diecast, guys. I gotta admit, I mean, this is a really kick-ass diecast, guys. This diecast is just so awesome in so many ways. I mean, it's basically the same livery that we got from that Indycar, as I'm going to bring that car back right there. I mean, it's literally, that's what it is, guys, and, well, kind of, but it definitely is something I really do like. As you see right there, the 360 view, we got some more details. We got the return to that Firestone logo, guys. Gotta look amazing. I wonder what my favorite tire is. Man, gotta love that, eh? You got some detail right there on the back. You see where that airbox is. And looks like there's even a detail. We got a black interior. Look at that. We even got a clear headlights. That's a really cool feature. I mean, 94 cents, guys, and we're getting all these details. That's pretty impressive for, you know, for Hot Wheels, who make, you know, pretty cheap diecast. But yeah, and this car was actually, I believe, in Project Cars 2 as well, because that's what it says on the packaging. You guys know I'm a pretty huge fan of that game, Project Cars 2. Yeah, show the logo upside down, Brian. That's very classy. But yeah, guys, this diecast is definitely not accurate, but you can kind of see a problem right here, guys. You notice how I said that this diecast is mostly all metal? Well, almost. As you can take a look right there, something's off below those headlights. Well, that's the only reason why those headlights are staying together. They decided to put plastic on the bottom. But it's still cool they made detail where the grill is. But that's just a nitpick, but it does look kind of wonky. But like I said, guys, pretty cheap diecast that we got for this. So, you know, can't really go wrong with that. But if that really does bug you guys, you can always just, you know, find this matching color, which is like a sky blue or baby blue, wherever the heck it's called. And yeah, and there is the bottom of the diecast, which is that same blue. Well, it looks like a little lighter blue, so I don't know, guys. And yeah, guys, really, really cool. And I gotta admit, guys, I know I keep showing 360 views of this car, but man, just you gotta really see all the angles of this car, man, because it's pretty amazing that this car was made in the 1970s. I mean, just I can only imagine the aerodynamics on this bad boy. Just what a cool looking diecast. Maybe one of the reasons why I'm kind of getting interested in endurance racing, guys, just seeing the different types of, because you know, I'm a pretty big motorsports fan, and I do work on cars a lot. I mean, that is my occupation besides YouTube. So it's really just amazing that, you know, we get diecasts like this. And I mean, I know Greenlight makes them too, and Matchbox as well, but man, really impressed with Hot Wheels that they brought this iconic car into their Legends of Speed line for 2018. But yeah, there are some more nitpicks. As you see right there, the Golf logo is kind of screwed up, but you know, you can't go wrong with that, guys. And these tires are pretty cool. I mean, I know it's kind of ironic that they couldn't put Firestone on the tires, but you know, it wouldn't be 94 cents if they did that, guys. But you can always switch those tires out if you want to, guys. Just get rid of those rivets. I think there was also supposed to be 18 right here, so don't know why they decided. Well, they got majority of the car right. I mean, they had the number 18 all around the car except for right here. Yeah, I only know this because I googled a picture of this car, so I know what kind of how accurate this car was. I know Google, right? Such a great friend, such a great source. I'm sure it's a great friend as well for me, people. But yeah, it's also missed some other stuff as well. Like I believe there's supposed to be names on the bottom of this windshield, and I believe that's pretty cool that they got the Firestone logo. But I believe that's supposed to be red, but still pretty cool regardless. The Golf logos are also supposed to be on the wings as well on the back, but you know they can only do so much for 94 if you know for the price range, because you know you can only imagine what the sponsors want on this car. But yeah, mad props to Mattel for, you know, making this diecast. I really do like it. But I believe there's some other stuff I probably forgot, but who knows. Now we're getting on to the diecast comparison, guys, and it is going to be on another Porsche diecast. And this is on the Porsche 9... holy crap, 962. I had to look at that car for a second because there's so many Porsches. But you can kind of see some similarities in these diecasts, guys. Both these did race, are both endurance race cars as well. I don't know when this car drove. I mean, maybe someone could Google this for me. But you can kind of see some differences. And, you know, that's pretty kind of ironic that, yeah, this car is actually made out of full metal. So, you know, this was a little bit more pricier. And you got rubber tires on this as well. So I guess that's a pretty cool comparison. But, and it's kind of ironic that they got the, you can see the indents for the headlights, but they couldn't really get that on this 962, but compared to the 917 LH. But here's the side-by-side comparison. You kind of see some similarities and where the inspiration came from for both of these cars. But still pretty cool, guys. I thought this was a really cool comparison for any big Porsche fans. I know my good friend Joe Donahue is probably watching this, so this review is going to go out to him. Well, this part of this review, because he is a huge Porsche fan. So, Joe, if you're watching this, man, looking forward to meet you at Indy, man. It's going to be fun, and yeah, hope you're enjoying this diecast review as I'm trying to give a history lesson on Porsches. And that's going to be something we're going to laugh about at the hotel. But yeah, guys, I mean, still, I mean, what do I got to say more about these diecast, guys? I mean, the Porsche 917 LH and the Indy 500 Oval, if you can find both of these diecasts, I would highly recommend getting these cars. If you want something to go along with your NASCAR Authentics collection, this is a good way to go, especially if you're a big motorsports fan like myself. This is a good way to start off right here, guys, and I encourage you guys to go and find some more endurance cars. They do have some Ford GTs and Corvette C7.Rs for any IMSA fans out there. If you guys are interested, I might do some reviews on that, guys, to get ready for the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Maybe I will do that if you guys are interested. But for now, guys, this has been a dual diecast review of the Gulf Racing diecast for the Indy 500 and the 24 Hours of Le Mans. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, as long as my other diecast reviews. And if you guys haven't already, feel free to click that subscribe button for more on my NASCAR diecast reviews, IndyCar diecast reviews, IMSA, and many more. But until then, guys, this is Richard McBride signing off for now, and I will catch you guys in the next diecast review.